come to your life. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. 'Cause everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Get them to get more of what you want. More space, more light, at the price you can afford. Power 103.1, Ballarat's leaders in local. Listen anywhere you go on the free iHeartRadio app. Your news now.
Hi there, I'm Brett Mack with your local news first. The Earth has moved not too far from Ballarat this morning. Geoscience Australia reported a 2.3 magnitude quake just before 11 a.m. at a depth of 3 k's just east of Lethbridge. There's reports of the tremor being felt at Ballan and even Smythesdale. Australia Post are calling on Ballarat locals to join their team in the lead up to Christmas. The organisation is recruiting 3,000 seasonal casuals across the country in a number of different roles. Australia Post says each of the roles will be critical during the busy cyber sales period and the festive season.
With a significant volume of parcels expected in the lead up to cyber sales events and Christmas, people with truck or forklift licences are at the top of our wish list this year. We're also looking for people to support our parcel processing and deliveries as well as freight handlers.
Executive GM of People and Culture, Susan Davies there. A new $464,000 roundabout will help improve road safety in Ballarat Central. Member for Ballarat Catherine King and Ballarat Mayor Des Hudson have celebrated the completion of the roundabout at the intersection of Ripon Street South and Urquhart Street this morning. The intersection was the site of 3 casualty crashes between 2015 and 2020. To sport, and it's a double header for Western Victoria's best young footballers this weekend, unfortunately not at the same venue. The Rebels boys will play the Oakley Chargers at RSEA Park, with the girls up against the Western Jets at Avalon Airport Oval at Werribee. Both games will be on Sunday. The girls are coming off a bye, with the boys fielding nearly a full squad for the first time this year. That's the latest in your local news.
From Prebe. Well, no relief for mortgage holders in the near term, according to the RBA boss, Michelle Bullock, telling a parliamentary inquiry inflation is still too high for a rate cut.
Financial markets are still pricing in a rate cut here in Australia by the end of the year. The board's message, though, was that it's premature to be thinking about rate cuts. Inflation is still too high, and in underlying terms, it isn't expected to be back in the top of the band until the end of next year.
Peter Dutton is at odds with former Liberal Prime Minister John Howard, the opposition leader declining to back the former PM's call to ban gambling advertising in Australia. Mr Howard has joined other former prominent leaders to call for a blanket ban, similar to a ban brought on tobacco. A candlelight vigil has been held on the Gold Coast, paying tribute to student Sophie Wang. A sombre memorial held at the 10-year-old school who was allegedly killed by her mother on Tuesday. And cancer doctors say ultra-processed foods are putting our gut bacteria out of whack, leading to a higher rate of diagnosis in people in their 30s.
Win big with the Great Aussie Giveaway. You could win a share in over 200k of incredible prizes. To enter, get your free property report at aussie.com.au. Discover the potential selling value of your home or any Australian property. It's your chance to drive home the ultimate adventure prize, a Toyota Hilux Rogue and Easy Trail Caravan. Plus, there's over 65k of weekly prizes up for grabs. For your chance to win, get your free property report at aussie.com.au or meet an Aussie broker.
brought to you by D2E Gym. From Delacombe to Wendouree, you're never too far from a D2E.
South coach Ben Hornby insists the side hasn't been distracted by the Latrell Mitchell saga. Mitchell has been issued with a breach notice over a photo showing him leaning over a table with a white substance on it. Hornby says players have been sticking to the task at hand. Essendon and Sydney to battle it out in tonight's AFL encounter at Marvel Stadium. And in Supercars, Camaro driver David Reynolds has set the pace in the opening practice session ahead of this weekend's Tassie Super Sprint. And that's the latest in news and sport.
For 25 years, Aussies have been powering their passion with Battery World. So if you're hitting the open road, on your next outdoor adventure, or simply taking pride in a job well done, there's only one place to go, and that's Battery World.
Power FM weather. At Cash Converters, we make more of the things you want possible. 9 Armstrong Street North.
Cloudy with rain for the rest of your Friday afternoon with a chance of a thunderstorm. Tomorrow, cloudy with showers, a minimum of 6 and a maximum of 12 degrees.